Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Z2X. I'm joined again by my mother.
Hello, I'm Gen X.
When we are going to be covering the
Something
Halloween
personal.
the Halloween Horror Nights houses from Universal Studio. We
In Orlando.
in Orlando.
Because,
There's
yeah,
different
I think that,
ones. There's different ones in
yeah,
Hollywood.
and there's also a Vegas one now, too.
Oh yeah, the Vegas ones is shows though.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is?
it's a completely different. It doesn't even have haunted houses. It's all like shows and events.
Oh, good to know.
But
I didn't know that.
so we're going to be covering that. However, before we get into the theatrics today, we would just like to say that we do have a Ko-fi. If you ever feel like donating anything, even like a dollar or two, it would be awesome. The link will
Buy
be in
us, buy
coffee.
us a coffee or Dallin a energy drink, because
Yeah,
that's what he prefers.
and
And
then also if you have any suggestions, put them down below for future
yeah,
stuff.
topics
Yeah.
for future topics that you'd like us to talk about, just go ahead and comment below, and
Yeah.
we'll do it.
All I'm saying though is if you donate a dollar, your suggestion's more likely to be looked at. That's all I'm saying. Money.
Oh, anyway,
Um,
we're not doing this for money, but we do it for fun. But it would be,
it would
but
be
if you
nice.
want to help support us, and when we take time out of our regular days, we would like to do it more often. Definitely, we have fun doing it, don't we?
Yeah. Um,
It's a blast. All
but
right, so
yeah, we're gonna be covering the haunted houses.
we're gonna
Um,
rate them.
yeah, rate them basically.
Let's rate them and what
So,
we think.
should we start with? Let's
Let's
start.
just start. Let's just start about the houses. Which one did you like the best? Number one,
I
because
think
there's 10
I
houses.
think the best one was probably Terrifier. Surprisingly, because
No, me too.
the
I
Terrifier
would
the
put that as my
movies.
number one too. Yeah.
Terrifier the movies are really a gore fest. It features Art the Clown, and it's just like it's basically with one of the friends we went to. He described it as gore porn, which
Yeah, yeah.
effectively is what it is. It's just like killing, blood, gruesome. But the haunted house itself, though, was really good. I thought it was. The actors were very expressive. They were kind of
Yeah,
playful.
they were
The
they were on it. They were like
Yeah,
they were, and you could tell they were enjoying their
100%.
role. I mean, from my perspective, it looked like it at least. And so what was your second scariest?
Well, first of all, I mean, there's still a little bit more with the Terrifier house here, right?
Oh,
Because
okay.
I think that there's that, and also there's a lot of interactivity with it. And they use a lot of water in this one. Like for
Oh my
example,
God, that is true.
they like
We
spray
did get
water
wet.
at you. Like for example, and there's this area in the bathroom, and I looked in closer to look at one of the bodies, and I got sprayed from
Me
water
too.
right
And
in
your
my
dad
face,
said
and I'm
a
like, ah!
one of the guys actually with the little gun thing sprayed me. He's like, you just got sprayed by the guy, one of the
Yeah.
actors. And the only thing I didn't like about that was the water smelled like dirty feet.
It smelled like rust. I looked it up. It's because the water was rusty.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. They
The
probably, yeah.
but then
Anyway,
and then at the end too, you're just like doused in water from above. Overall, it's really
yeah,
cool
you're
though.
not sopping wet. You're not sopping wet. But it does have a sign there. It says you will get
Yeah,
wet.
you
Be
will
prepared to
get wet. I mean, it's not that bad though. It's Florida, all right.
No, your dad didn't get very wet. You and I got wetter, but and now, okay, so what was your second one?
My second one, I think it's probably gonna have to go to Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it wasn't
Your
really.
second, it wasn't scary though.
It wasn't scary. I mean, you asked favorite, right? Or scariest?
I was thinking scariest, but you can list your favorites because I
Yeah,
think that's what most people do. Is list.
yeah,
I put it
favorites.
down. Five Nights at Freddy's as one of the best looking sets.
The sets of it were all really good.
It was really cool looking. It really
Yeah,
was.
like the jump scares weren't as scary, and I feel like they could have done a little more with that in hindsight, thinking about it. But also
Because they didn't have as many actors. They had it was mostly animatronics. Like
yeah,
literally,
it was
animatronics.
mostly animatronics works, but the animatronics just look great. The sets look phenomenal.
It was
And
exactly what you would expect it to be.
yeah, and you look up at these things and you're like, I believe that I'm here. Out of any of the sets, I felt more like I was walking around like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria more than
Yeah,
like any
and
of
that's
the
how
other
it said when you
places.
opened it up, like because you go into a building and the set's in the building, and when you look at it's like set up exactly like Freddy's Fazbear Diner. Like it's
Yeah,
amazing. It's
yeah,
really really
and
cool.
even at the end, like I mean, all of the props are good. Even the yellow rabbit one that they had right before you exit that jumps out
Yeah,
at you. And overall, just I think really good, very good looking. Not as scary,
yeah.
but just
It was a
like
it was
a
a it
fun.
wasn't scary at all,
It
but
was
it was
it was
fun. Yeah,
immersive and it was very nice looking.
it was a very beautiful set, I have to say. Now for me, the scariest I thought was Jason.
Jason was my it would be my number three, right? But
Uh huh.
like scare factor, it's higher than FNAF, but like I thought FNAF was cooler, which is why it's number three. But that
Uh
one
huh.
was really good because it's Jason's universe, which is Friday the 13th for anyone that does not know.
Yeah.
And
And again, the actors again were awesome.
the actors were really like they knew how to jump out and scare you. I mean, Jason
It
didn't really
was
speak, so they
good.
weren't like expressive in that way. But like, there's so many jump scares that's like boom, boom, and then right when you think that you're safe, it hit like it's perfectly timed with a lot of stuff.
And
Um,
I loved how it went outside and then went back in.
yeah, I think Jason was the scariest out of them. Like, if I had to put
Oh, you
scariest,
do? I think Terrifier was a little scarier, but Jason was, that's my second scariest is Jason.
yeah. Just because Jason I think got me a lot more, but like Terrifier I think was more entertaining overall. It
Yeah.
thread the line in between entertaining and scary. Jason though
Yeah.
overall is just like very very solid, really cool. I love all the props and costume design is really interesting. It makes you feel like you're in this forest kind of walking through, which I thematically really like. And it has, I mean, every part of Jason except for the space one because no one liked that one.
Yeah. That was stupid. But yeah, it was, I have to say, on a side note, all of the houses were, I think the sets were gorgeous this year.
Yeah,
Um,
they had
I think
really
they were the
excellent
best,
sets.
except for a few of them were kind of but I would say out of the ones we saw 9 out of 10. We have to be honest about
Yeah,
that. We didn't
we
get
missed
baby doll
one because when you're walking around so much, it's damn hard, man.
Yeah, it's a weekend and it's way harder to see all of them. FYI, people, go during the week or take 2 days because 2 nights because you're not going to be able to see them unless you have not even with the fast pass because we kind of had a fast pass too on the first night. It just is hard. Just you'll stand in line for at least 45 minutes to an hour. We were lucky on some and got maybe 40 minutes. Anyway, so my third one, are we done with Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, my third one was Artista. Artista?
El
Is
Artista.
that El Artista?
It
That
just means the
one,
artist.
yeah, it was very beautiful.
An
I'm
incredibly
not,
beautiful set.
I don't know if it was scarier, but because it was our first one that we saw, but I really enjoyed it. It definitely wasn't the scariest because I think but it was the top 3 scariest out of all. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between Artista and the Galkin.
Yeah, I think that our El Artista was
number
very
3.
cool looking, but I didn't
Uh-huh.
really. It wasn't really super scary to me. I thought
Yeah, it was a beautiful set also. It
and-
was a gorgeous looking set.
everything was
Like-
also thematic, so I had no issue with that. Everything looked
Yeah.
good, like and how it should.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it looked out. And then and then I have Galkin, and that one I think is probably behind FNF with the best looking set.
Yeah, the thing is, so Galkin is this Viking Norse themed one, and you see a bunch of like Draugrs, which are like zombie kind of people. You see a bunch of different just Norse themed, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was like pretty okay, but at the end, it has this really interesting, I mean, amazing thing where you like go into like the belly of this like horrific beast, like undead creature, and almost like a Wendigo in a way, and it like you like there's like bodies jumping out from you like that are like all fleshy, and it's all fleshy around, and because of that you can't see where the actors are. You can't even see where they're supposed to pop out of.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you know what I just remembered on the Artista? I think it was Artista.
El Artista, yes.
El Artista was the Was that where the gargoyle was flying across?
Yes, the gargoyles was all the Artista stuff. Yeah, they just have this guy kind of hanging up there,
Yeah.
and they have him on a
Anyway, I
pulling
thought that was
wire.
kind of cool.
Apparently, they
But
pay
yeah.
that guy $28 an hour just to like fly around on while someone spins him around.
Good for him. But the Gulkin was scary and incredible set.
Yeah, very
Like,
very
I
good
really,
set.
I was surprised at how much I really enjoyed that that one. So maybe that one actually would be 3 for me for scary and the Gulkin, because you're right. It was where they jumped out of you really quickly and fast.
Yeah.
It was.
And they actually were like pretty creepy, like because especially at the end, like and there's like some bunch of cool stuff like this burning effigy and
Oh yeah.
and just overall the sets were really cool looking.
It was so cool. And my next one, I'm gonna say, do you have another one that you want? Would you list? I'm calling them out my listed, but I don't know yours is the same.
I thought honestly I thought we were just gonna go down the list and then tell our top threes at the end.
Okay. All right. We can do that.
I mean we can hit all the licensed ones. Fallout.
I was surprised because I heard a lot of YouTubers say that it was shit, and guess what? It was not. I was like pissed off because a lot of YouTubers have Fallout at the very end of theirs, like their least favorite, and I'm like, what? I think Fallout was better than Artistia. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I was surprised.
I thought Fallout was really cool because it's like you're in like the vault, and there's all like this like kind of like, I mean, like the rad roaches and all these like the ghouls out and about, and then like you get into this kind of outside area that looks really cool, and it's pretty damn dark too. But
yeah, that's what some people said they didn't like the darkness, but I thought that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, and then you see the ghoul, which is the cowboy one, the bounty hunter, and he like. And he's like
keeps popping up everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, it's many actors, but still.
And there's this really cool area where it's like they have the barrels moving around because like there's like this you hear like whizzing of like bullets because there's like a shootout. It's like bing bing bing, and I thought that was really cool. Like, and it kind of made you feel like you're in the middle of a shootout. And then they have this like really interesting area with like almost like some experiments and this like creature in the water. You can kind of see into that looks great, and then the power armor. Overall, like it all just looked really good. Like it was just it was awesome looking.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was like, I was kind of felt like I was let down by other YouTubers that said it was bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I was like, what the heck are they even talking about? This thing is freaking awesome. It looks really good. I'm glad that, because that was going to be like, oh, I'll give or take, because so many people were talking crap about it. Glad that we went up and we did it, because we did it the first saying, the second day. Yeah. And I'm glad we did it. Now,
yeah, 100%. After that, you go next.
The WWE.
WWE Wyatt Sticks. I actually liked that one. I thought it was interesting.
Mm-hmm. It was cheesy, but it was supposed to be cheesy.
I mean, it's about what I expected, and it was fun. That's mainly what I thought it was. It was fun. I thought the actors were cool. Some of the actors, like the reason they were intimidating, because one of the dudes that they have acting, he's just huge. Like the first guy you see, he's like must be like 6'8". Like absolutely,
I thought that it was like that he was like not real.
Yeah, but I looked. It was an actor right there, and I'm like, holy crap, that dude is huge.
Oh, I know, he was huge.
Yeah, and yeah, like overall, I thought that one was good.
Yeah.
Like aesthetically, it was solid. I mean, it's WWE, so I always find it kind of funny, but like I thought it was actually pretty cool. I'd recommend it.
Yeah, and my least favorite of the ones we saw was
Grave of Flesh. Grave of Flesh.
Oh my god!
It starts off
like
really cool.
It's beautiful when you first enter it, and then
beautiful
then it gets weird.
And then the thing is, what I don't like, because it tries to advertise itself as this like you're going into a graveyard and basically descending into hell is kind of the idea that I got. Like you are being buried alive as you enter this crypt. But the idea that I got from it was like you enter this graveyard and then you're going through the crypt, And okay, you see some undead, that makes sense. But instead of like them getting more crazy creatures, all of a sudden there's these weird dinosaur-looking guys. I don't know. That's the only one I thought of. And they're then like slightly plastered in these like little grassy vine stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah, it didn't fit.
it did, and it was
It
so
just, it was
short
weird.
too. It was like maybe 2
And then it was
minutes.
so short that
when
I
most
was
of them
like,
are 5+ minutes.
I was so mad because I was like, that's it. Like, that's it. I just stood in line for a fucking hour and that was it. I was really irritated. I don't care. Hey, Universal, that was a sucky one. I think it would be a better one, but I was so
Thematically, I thought
disappointed.
it was really interesting. I would have actually liked to see, if I was the one running it, what I would have done is have it be like this crypt that leads into like some underground city or something. I think that would have been cool.
Yeah, something weird. Like it
Like-
was weird. What was the alien thing that was in there too?
Well, that's why I
Like,
was saying the dinosaur. That's why I call them
Oh, that's right.
dinosaurs. Is
It was
because
like a dinosaur weird. It
so
was
from
weird.
thematically, I know that it's meant to be like these creatures. They fell, or they came out of the egg. They came out of the eggs or whatever underground.
Yeah.
I would have been like
Yeah.
a Fae theme or something. I don't know. They're known to dig underground. Just something. But
It was disorganized and short. It was so short.
yeah.
Like literally, usually when you're walking through the houses, you're like, oh yeah, oh my god, it's still going. You know, it's pretty awesome. This one was, I think, probably 2 minutes. Like everybody leaving was like, that's it.
Yeah. It's
Everybody walked out going, that's it. I never heard anybody walking out going, oh my god, that was so cool. Everybody walking out said, that's it.
yeah. Like
It's over?
I don't know how that went past like production or whatever, right? Like
I don't know either because it felt like it was missing a whole part. It just ended really weird, huh? It was just
Yeah.
like, that's it. And
Yeah.
it didn't have a lot of scare things. It had
No.
these weird things hanging down. It was just weird. It just wasn't very good.
I
That was my least
agree.
favorite.
I don't think it was good at
Although
all.
the entrance to the set was
It
was
was
beautiful.
the best part of it, which I don't think that the best part of your attraction should be the
just
entrance.
walking the first part of it before you go into it. Actually, remember, it's like when you see the outside and then you go
Yes,
into
exactly. Yeah, that's what I
And
mean.
I was
That's
like-
what I mean. The entrance is that like
Yeah.
literally, because for example, and a lot of them had really cool sets as you
it.
walk
They all
in.
had
For
beautiful
example,
entrances.
like the
yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's one, the glowing sign in the darkness was really
Yeah,
cool.
uh-huh.
And
And
as
the
you-
Galpin.
and the Galkin and all these places. But it's like, so it's like, I guess, that is cool, but you're not really gaining something above like,
No,
you
it
know.
was. I was disappointed. That was the one I really went, are you kidding me? That was it. I was really mad because we sat in line for so long too.
it was one of
was
the
like,
longest lines ever.
It was
too.
one of the longest lines. It was really disorganized. Remember how they're like, you just kept moving and kept going and kept going, and you're like, when is this line gonna stop? It was kept going into weird rooms, but it never got into the thing yet.
Yeah.
Remember? It was so weird. Anyway, so what out of the ones we saw, what would you rate your top three?
I mean,
then?
let's see here. We did Jason Universe, Galkin, Earth, that we did cover none.
Yeah, we covered all
I
of them.
think my top three. I thought about this. Number one's Terrifier. Number two's Five Nights at Freddy's. Number three is Jason. And then
So number one's Terrifier for me. Number two's Jason. Number three is Galkin. Five Nights at Freddy was a beautiful set, and I loved it. But I'm talking about my scariest. my top.
scare factor. If we're going off of pure
Yeah.
scare factor, because usually I like going for enjoyment more because there's some sets that are like.
It's true, yeah. But of course, you're gonna like Five Nights at Freddy's because you played the game for.
Yeah, well, I mean, also just like the sets, like period, are
Yeah,
just
it was
interesting.
a beautiful set.
I
but that
think
would
number
be my number one.
In terms of scariness, I would probably put number one Jason, number two Terrifier, and then number three like Dalkin. If we're going up a pure scariness factor, that's mine.
Yeah, but your favorites, you definitely have Five Nights at Freddy up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terrifier is number one though.
I think
I thought
you're
that
right.
was good.
I think you're right. But and they had it was a beautiful set. I was like, and it looked exactly like the game and like you said, the movie. What you
Yeah.
expect it to be. It was very, very good.
Yeah,
it was
because
very
they used all the movie designs and stuff.
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
think
it
is
was really
very
good. So you want to go out about the food a little bit?
Yeah,
We'll do a quick
Yeah,
rundown
the
on
food. The food. We mostly had the Fallout stuff and then a bit of the Terrifier stuff. I think the food was good. The best thing
It
that
was
I
better. No, we had Five Nights at Freddy stuff too because we were at the we had the pizza. and the cupcake.
Yeah.
But we went, so in Universal Studios, they actually had turned one of their Louis restaurant. It's in Louis, it's in New York, so people want to know it's down where the New York area is. They turned that at night
Into a Freddy
into,
Fazbear's, basically.
yeah, and so it's kind of cool, and it has all the food that for that one, and it's the spaghetti pizza,
Yeah.
which it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't that bad. It's what you would expect at a place like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, literally. So basically, what one of our friends said was like, "Yeah, this like sucks, but like it's disgusting, but like just good enough that you can eat it. Like
Yeah.
it treads the line, and it seems like something that a crappy rundown like restaurant would actually like
Yeah, like a
use.
old, like a Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah, like Freddy
Um,
Fazbear is like what schlock, but like whatever, I'll eat that. And then the cupcake
Now,
too.
the cupcake, I did not like that raspberry. Um, what was that? It's like a raspberry top filling thing. It was so tart
Yeah.
and so gross. The cupcake itself was okay. It was cute. The design was adorable, of course. It's more like what you see. But I will say that this year's food was a lot more edible than last year's.
Yeah, and I think the best food, we didn't have it, but like I imagine it would be the best would probably be the Wyatt Sticks man slop. It's the sloppy Joe. That looked really good.
That line was all freaking around, man. You couldn't even get to it. But I really liked the spam that your dad had from Fallout. That was really good. And then the eggs, the treat. the
Yeah,
hard-boiled
they
egg.
have deviled eggs, but they're like gummies.
They're not
but
deviled eggs. They're gummies. Yeah.
yeah, but
They're
but
so
they
good.
look like it, but they like and they feel like it too. But when you
The
bite in,
texture is they were incredible. That was like the best surprise right there. And I feel like they're the best dessert I've ever had for the Halloween Horror Nights. Those deviled eggs, because they were so like it. I mean, whoever did it was spot on.
yeah,
deviled eggs were
I
spot
think
And then we had the popcorn too, honey.
yeah, the popcorn,
popcorn
chicken.
chicken.
The popcorn chicken I thought was pretty good. It was popcorn. It was basically
It was marinated chicken.
it was
weird.
like meatballs chicken, but meatball like chickens, and then like popcorn, and then a bunch more popcorn, and then like in the
And
middle of
marinara
it
sauce on it, too.
more of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was decent. I thought
It was
it was okay.
by then I was over it. Then we also, your dad had the ramen in the back, over closer
Oh
to
yeah, and
the
it's this
The
area. It's this area. Yeah, it's nearby the Simpsons area, and
Yeah,
there
that
is.
had the best.
It's near the cat
Freaking
area
ramen.
because
Yeah.
they have like a bunch of shows, and they had this cat witch kind of theme, and over here like there's like in the back, like near these kind of not I guess they are kiosks in a way.
Yeah, they are.
There's
They
like
are.
look up. It's like if you want to find it, you can look up not show. What's the word for it? You could look up
It's over by the Simpsons. where they have all
spicy
the-
Cheetos ramen. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it was, but it's like some other name for it, but it was so good. The spicy Cheetos. Oh yeah, it was spicy Cheetos ramen. You're right, and it was really good. I had a couple bites of it, and I was like, and he even said that's the best food I've had at the park, hands down. Even during the day, unless you go into a restaurant, which we usually like. We prefer to go to a restaurant because the food there it's fun, and I would say share. Try it out, but share it.
Yeah, share anything that you get.
Yeah, just because you don't know, like, everybody else bought that spaghetti pizza, and I kept thinking, you don't want to buy it because you could all share it because it's probably not very good, and I was right. And then the cupcake that you wanted to buy your own, and I was like, dude, we should share it because they're usually gross. What else did we have that was really, really good that your dad went and got to? I can't remember.
We had the IV bags, the food wise.
Oh yeah, the IV bag. That's what it was. The IV
Okay,
bag.
yeah, they have this drink. It's a mocktail. It's like cinnamon lemonade sort of mix, and I think it's very good.
It was coconut-y and lemon. It was different. But it was cool. It was a really cool thing.
And it serves in
Either
an
way,
IV bag, which is a pretty cool
yeah,
thing.
yeah. But I mean, overall, I think this year's houses were better. The sets were gorgeous, and the food was better.
Yeah,
I feel like
agreed.
personally, but but again, we didn't go see the doll one. That was the only one we didn't see.
That's the only one.
And then the least one was the Grave of Flesh. I didn't. It was like I was disappointed. I was immensely disappointed, and my day was ruined.
True.
To quote another YouTuber.
And then, yep. I think, is that it though, right there? Is that the Halloween horror?
Yeah, that's a little bit of our personal, just something we did. We went and did this weekend, and we thought we'd share it with everybody that we had fun, and we kind of rated them and looked at it. We like to do it every year, obviously, and have a good time. It's kind of a tradition in this household. And again, don't forget, you can buy us a cup of coffee with our Ko-Fi, and if you want us to discuss something,
put it down below.
That you think it'd be fun with two different generations. Oh, by the way, old people going to Halloween Horror Night, it's a lot of steps. It's a lot of standing.
Oh, a lot, yeah.
It was we were exhausted. It's really, really hard. But that's why we take 2 nights, because it is hard. You would be okay with it probably, but we did it once all in one night, 9 in one night. I still don't know how we did it. I think it's because it was a weeknight, but we busted ass, and we were hurting for a week after that. It's not for the faint. Anyway, back to people can suggest whatever. We'll talk about anything, don't you think, Dallin?
Yeah.
Would you be up for any conversation if people wanted us to talk about it?
Sure.
Sure, we could do it. If you guys want us to hit a subject, let us know, and we'll look it up and you hear us. But mostly we just kind of do stuff that's out there that we're like, hey, this is weird. Let's have a talk about it.
Anyways, yep, I think that's it though.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.